How to choose the right mobile security trailer. A question you might be asking yourself on what features and what security measures to consider when you're looking at a security trailer. My name is Seth Smock, and let's hop on in. The first thing that you guys should be considering when you're looking at getting a security trailer is making sure the actual frame of the trailer is a high quality metal. This trailer, for example, here has a steel mast on it that has wind resistance of up to 62 miles. You're gonna want something high in wind resistance, a nice metal frame throughout of it, so you don't have any vandalism or any type of issues with the trailer itself. The second thing to consider when you're getting a security trailer is to ensure that you have a solar panel or two that have high wattage. You're gonna wanna make sure that the sun can get full optimization capture to go ahead and charge up your batteries that you have inside. For example, this one here has two solar panels at 435 watts, which is way more than enough for any type of installation. And you're also gonna wanna make sure that these solar panels are easily adjustable so you can optimize the angle of capture of solar rays depending on the time of day and where you're located as well. The third thing to consider when you're getting a security trailer is the battery size and how many batteries you have. You're gonna want a lot of batteries and a lot of amp hours on those batteries to ensure that you guys are gonna have enough storage to last an extended amount of time in terms of power, right? For example, on this unit, yet again, we have 4 batteries that have 200 amp hours on them each, allowing for 800 amp hours in total, which on a typical, week with no sunlight, you should get about 5 to 7 days of security footage lasting without having to recharge this thing whatsoever. The next thing that you should be considering when you're getting a security trailer is the mast height. We were talking about the steel mast frame on this earlier, and when you're getting most security trailers, they only go about 20 to 25 feet. Where with this unit, for example, you get 29.5 feet to raise this mast. So if you're in an open, big area, you wanna raise this thing as high as you can so you get the widest angle of capture, and you can see over different obstacles like trucks or even buildings as well, depending on how short or how high you end up raising this trailer. The next thing to consider when you're getting a security trailer is gonna be the sides of the mast. What I mean by that is on the top part, most masts are gonna only have 4 different angles that you can actually mount a camera to. This really limits what angles you can capture and what type of cameras you can put up there. You're gonna wanna ensure you have something with at least 6 sides on there, like this unit above. This unit has those sirens on the front and back, and then also 4 different angles to mount cameras, and you can still mount cameras on the front side or the back side of it, allowing for 6 different angles of capture for you to optimize the job site placement. The sixth thing to consider when you're getting a security trailer is ensuring that you have some on-site power option, some type of way to power up the unit in the event that it's shady or you're not getting a lot of sunlight for an extended period of time. A way to just plug in and power up those batteries and give it a little bit more juice at any time is super important. On a unit like this, we got that power source just to plug on in, and then you'll be good to go. The seventh thing to consider when you're getting a security trailer is the different security measures that you have on it to protect it from vandalism or a variety of different things like people breaking in and messing with things inside. So on this unit here, we have locks covering all the important aspects of the unit, such as the batteries, right? That is completely covered, as well as any of the control panels on the device. There's also ways to easily remove the actual handle that you use for the mast right here by just taking it off so people can't lower or raise the mast as well, allowing this unit to be a little bit more secured when you put it on a job site so you don't have to worry about the security and people messing with it or breaking it. The eighth thing to consider when you're getting a security trailer is portability for easy mobility. What I mean by that is ensuring that when you have to move this to a different job site or optimize the placement of the actual trailer, that it's super easy to do. Something that's not gonna take forever and it's gonna be a big, massive task and a whole bunch of technicians. You can go ahead and move this to a different job site by hooking up the tow hitch, removing the stabilization legs, lowering the mast, and pretty much you're good to go. A few more steps, but that is it for moving it on around. The ninth, and not necessarily the last thing to consider, but for this video, the last thing to consider here is the easy on-site assembly. Now this is actually gonna be different than the mobility part because you want a unit that when you set it up at a job site, you're not there half the day or a full day configuring and messing with it and all these extra steps. You can go ahead, pull this trailer right up to the job site, set up in about 30 minutes, and you're good to go. Easy assembly, super quick to get going, and it's gonna save you a ton of time on your job site. To get this video wrapped up, guys, choosing a security trailer on a job site is super important and something that when you're making that investment yourself, you should really be thinking about. If you have any more questions, reach out to your ENS sales rep and they'll be able to answer any questions or anything that you got going on, and you get one of these picked up today. Thank you guys for watching.